Hello, and thank you for joining us to learn more about going solar in Olympia. My name is Pamela Braff, and I'm the Climate Program Manager for the City of Olympia. In today's webinar, we're lucky to have Mason Rolfe from Olympia Community Solar join us to share 5 key steps for going solar at your home or business. At the city, we know that supporting the transition to solar energy is an important strategy to reduce local greenhouse gas emissions. In early 2021, the City of Olympia accepted the Thurston Climate Mitigation Plan as our regional framework for substantially reducing local greenhouse gas emissions. A key component of the mitigation plan is to green our grid by reducing energy demand and eliminating fossil fuels from the production of electricity. This includes improving the energy efficiency of our buildings, supporting state-level action to provide 100% renewable energy, and increasing the production of local renewable energy. Local renewable energy can offer many benefits to our community. Using solar power instead of conventional fossil fuel-powered electricity reduces the amount of carbon dioxide and pollutants emitted into our environment. This not only reduces local contributions to climate change by decreasing greenhouse gas emissions, but can also improve air and water quality. Distributed energy resources such as on-site solar with battery storage can also increase our resilience to electric grid disruptions and support local energy independence. We know that interest in residential solar is growing in Olympia. Many community members have already taken steps to install solar on their homes and businesses or have participated in a local community solar project. And many more are now considering going solar. And if this is you, you may be wondering how to get started. To help answer those questions, Mason is going to share 5 key steps you should know about going solar. Over to you, Mason.
Thank you, Pamela. I'm happy to talk to you all about solar today. My name is Mason Rolfe. I work with Olympia Community Solar. We are a nonprofit in downtown Olympia. You can find us at olysol.org. And let's jump into it. To start out, we're going to look at how to get a quote for your property, how to pay for your solar array, the benefits you'll receive, and then finally, what to expect when the installer is ready to put panels on your roof. Slide, please. So the most common question I get is, how much does solar cost? And it's really hard to answer without first performing a site assessment because everyone's home or business is different. Most installers do free site assessments. So I encourage you to reach out to a local solar installer and ask for one. And even if you don't think your roof or property won't work, it's a good idea to check anyways. Solar power has advanced a lot in the past few years, and it's amazing where we can generate energy. The installer will ask you for a copy of your power bill, as well as your address, and they'll follow up with a proposal. I encourage you to seek multiple proposals from different installers. Once you receive your quote, there are a few things to look for. Make sure your installer clearly identifies what equipment they're using. And once you know that equipment, you can look it up online and find its efficiency and warranty information. Today in 2021, high quality solar panels have an efficiency of 20 to 22%. Solar panels have 2 different types of warranties. The first is a product warranty, which covers any manufacturer defects, and a production warranty, which guarantees the panels produce a reliable amount of energy over time. The term length and quality of both of those warranties is definitely something you'll want to look at. And finally, the manufacturer. Really, the difference you'll see here is made in North America or made outside of North America, and that's a personal choice. So the size of solar installations are measured in kilowatts. That's the capacity of your installation. The amount of energy the solar installation produces is measured in kilowatt hours. You should compare the estimated kilowatt hour production of your solar array against your annual energy consumption. You're shooting for producing as much as you consume, but on an annual basis, but not more. You can also compare quotes by finding the unit price of your solar quote. And by doing that, you can just find the cost per watt. take the project's capacity and divide it by the project's cost, and you'll come up with a dollar per watt estimate. I recommend the website Energy Sage because they publish monthly average prices for each region. And so you can see, hey, does this quote match what the average cost in my region is? Third, on your contractor, you want to make sure you're working with a reputable contractor. You should check online reviews, make sure they have a contractor's license, and seek a strong workmanship warranty. The workmanship warranty will cover any damages or mistakes that the contractor could make during installation. You'll also want a clear schedule for when the installation will take place and how long it will take. Ask for a clear schedule of when your payments are due. Some contractors ask for deposits and upfront payments to fund their purchase of equipment. Slide, please. So let's talk about how solar panels work. So once they're installed, the sunlight will hit the solar panels and generate direct current energy. And I'll say solar panels just need light. It doesn't take direct sunlight, so they work great here in the Northwest. Once the panels generate energy, the energy flows into the solar inverter, which converts DC energy to AC energy. The electricity then flows into your home and is either consumed by your home, or if more energy is being produced than being consumed, the excess energy flows back into the electrical grid. I kind of imagine energy as water through a hose. And if the pressure coming from the solar array is greater than what's coming in from the utility, it flows back into the utility grid. Once you receive your quote, you'll know how much your installation is going to cost. And most of the customers that I've worked with rely on a solar loan to pay for their installation. I recommend first starting with your own bank and seeing if they have any solar loan options. A lot of banks allow you to use your home's equity to fund a solar installation. But there are also some great credit unions and banks here in the Northwest that have specific solar loan programs. Your goal should be that on a month-to-month basis, your electric savings are greater than your bank payments. So you see benefits starting on month one. So the benefits from your solar array. Starting out with net metering, you'll reduce your electric bill all the way down until the fixed customer charge. Here in Olympia, it's about $7.50. And then anything in excess of what you're consuming, you earn credits for those that can be used in future months. So say you produce a lot of energy during the sunny summer months, you can save that as a credit on your bill and use it during the low production winter months. Here in Washington, solar is exempt from sales tax, which means you'll save about 6.5% on your installation. And by investing in solar, you qualify for a federal income tax credit. The credit rate changes over time, so make sure to check what the current rate is and talk to your CPA to make sure you have enough taxable income to use the credit. Once you've navigated the quoting and funding portions of the project, it comes to the exciting day of installation. You'll want to make sure that your installer has a permit from the city to do the work, and make sure that you invest in roof work before starting your installation. You don't want to have to pull panels off your roof in order to fix the roof. Installation typically takes 1 to 3 days for a residential project, and the system needs to pass a permit inspection. And once that's done, the utility will come and install your net meter and energize the project. From the end of construction to energization can take 2 to 3 weeks, so be prepared for that. When the interconnection is made, the power will need to be shut down for a few hours. good luck on your solar journey, and please reach out to our team if you need any assistance. Back to you, Pamela.
Thank you, Mason, for that excellent overview. We know that there can be a lot to think about when you are considering going solar, and the city is committed to making it easier for our entire community to access local renewable energy. We've installed solar energy on several city-owned buildings, including City Hall, the library, and the Hands-On Children's Museum. And we're looking for more opportunities to increase our solar capacity. We've also streamlined our solar permitting process. In fact, most residential rooftop solar projects are eligible for expedited permitting. This means they only require a single permit application and inspection. Your solar installer can easily apply for a permit online, and permits are typically issued within 2 business days. And we are continuing to evaluate local codes and policies to make it easier to install solar on homes and businesses. We also understand that not everyone is able to install solar on their own home. That's why we're proud to support community solar projects on city-owned buildings that allow all community members to access solar energy. If you want to learn more about going solar in Olympia, please visit olympiawa.gov/solar.